Hello guys, I hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day. This is my version of how to sim, starting from the very, very bare basics, especially since the game is free now and is out to everyone, at least the base game is. So I'm going to show you guys how to sim. We're going to start off, this is going to be applicable to for PCs. This is mainly for PCs, but you can the general functions of the game will be applied to Xbox, consoles, other things. I am going to give you guys a link in the description below of all the cheats that you can use in this game. So let's start off. We're going to press a new game, okay? And when this new game screen loads, you're going to be given how to create my story. So let me show you guys how to do this really quick. I usually push no thanks, and I think that is most people. But then afterwards you can only customize the appearance. I'm not sure though if they've changed that. So let's see. What age? Very common. Young adult. What is my pastime? Let's just say swimming. Now some of these are going to be related to hacks, and you know what? I'm just going to randomly click some stuff. Because as you guys can see now, all of this is base game. They're asking me about mountains and stuff. So now it's going to generate the sim. Not all this outfit is base game. This sim may not be base game. Whatever. You know what I am going to do though? You guys, sorry if this is about to get really, really annoying. I cannot stand when headphones are on my ears because it hurts my earrings. So you cannot change any of these traits anymore. I don't like doing this, so it tells you what you're good at, yada yada yada. Now this is a good way to maybe start your first sim. I necessarily wouldn't suggest it, but it is a way that you could. You're gonna click on this, I should know what this is called, but I'm gonna call it a blubber for now because for the life of me it is not coming to me. You can change this sim from a male to a female if you so wish. Change their age, what their voice sounds like. I usually don't mess with the voice. I play on such a fast speed, it doesn't matter to me. Now you're gonna press these three little dots. You can change from feminine frame, masculine frame, if you want them to become pregnant or get others pregnant. Can it produce milk? Can the sim stand on the toilet? Then you click onto the sexual orientation, Now, if you click this, they are only attracted to that type of sim, or this one. And if you don't click either of them, it'll say that they're still exploring romantically. So it's not really the biggest deal. Maybe you do want, because there are some adorable characters in this game, male and female, that are fantastic partners in The Sims. So some romantic boundaries. And I'm really just going to be messing with base game, just because I think it would be easier as a general understanding. And sorry, I am trying to figure out my mic. How does that sound, guys? Just realized I'm not on live. Now you can go up here. I usually just roll dice. And then there we go. We have a name. Oh, you can change pronouns. There has been glitches with pronouns. I am going to say that. There has been glitches. So if the pronouns are not always correct, that is the game. Now if you press this little question mark, you're going to pick out their personal preferences. You can press an activity, and you have all these activities. Now granted, not all of these are base game. Please remember that. Then we have colors, I usually don't do the color tab, okay? Because then they're picky about everything. Conversations, I like my Sims to figure this out by themselves, but in base game, I don't know if they can do that. This is because I have a certain path, if I'm correct. I may be wrong, though. This tab wasn't here when I first started playing this game, so I'm fully basing it off of when I've never ever had a pack. Now I'm just going to do add a sim. Maybe you want to do a spouse or something, or a sister. If you want to do a sibling, a sister, a parent, you're going to press play with genetics. Now, maybe you want this sim to have a child. Now, you can only go to infant. You cannot go to newborn. Infants are objectively a very hard sim to play with. I would not suggest it if you were starting your first gameplay. at most I would do, if for some reason you really want a child in the game or you're sim to have a child, I would go with child. Don't do toddler, don't do infant. It is very, very frustrating. Now, because I don't have any other parents in this tab or potential parents, this will not work. So, or you can change child, sibling, parent. That is how you would get this sim going. You can customize them, randomize them, whatever. Okay. So then, if you just want to do a normal sim, there is sims from the gallery. I can show you guys that really, really quick. We are gonna press households, right? Yeah, households. I don't know why that's up there if I have households, but whatever. You're gonna want to press this hashtag base game. And I usually do max this curated. And then you can go over here, you can either love it and this will stay in like your favorite household, or you can save household to your library and then it'll always be there. And then you can place the household. Now when you place the household, you can either merge, which means that then you're sharing with this other sim, or replacing. Now I just did this as an example because I want to show you guys. You have your library up here. This is my profile where you can check out all my builds, view the catalog. Also, if you're wondering why it's called Wicked Fred, this used to be my older brother's. That's why. Um, so we have this sim. She's cute. Again, this is how you add a new sim. Add pet is not in base game. I'm gonna say that it's very, very sad. But you can either add another sim via story like I just showed, or just add a sim. They're gonna give you some good generated sims. Now let's just say, I don't know, you want to change a hairstyle. I zoom usually, or you can just click the head and then, or the hair, and you can change it. You can change it to whatever you want. Let's just do that for now. If it's gonna load. See, now I've just changed the hairstyle. Then I'm gonna click the shirt, and you're gonna see this option for body. You can change skin tones if you so want. Body types. This is your bar for like muscular. Oh, I want to put it back to normal. Curvy, maybe a little bit bigger, mattering what you wanted. Tattoos, there's all sorts of tattoos. Granted, not all these are base game. But you can just click on them and there you go. You get that cute little shark tattoo. Oh wait, I just talked about skin tone. Arm hair, listen. This is for high school use. I always turn off enable growth. It annoys the life out of me. I also turn off acne because it makes me so mad. Because sometimes there's this glitch going on right now where you'll age up and your sim still has acne, and no matter what I do, they always have acne. Now, you can also add like some details. So like, you can add any of these. I'm trying to remember the name, and now I'm blanking. Stretch marks, whatever you so please. You can add whatever you want. Medical wearables. I'm gonna add these. They don't really add function to the gameplay, but they're kind of cool if like you're going for a storyline or something. Styled looks. I always like doing styled looks if I'm just trying to make a quick sim. It's like I could try this style. Yeah. Now my sim has a style. But if I wanted to maybe change a shirt, I would have to go over here and do something like that. I'm not really caring how it looks, but I could pick any pants that I want, granted. So you guys see how there's this little circle? That's different packs. So if I was to look for the base game, I could also go over to the filter panel option. And this is where you can get colors, materials, outfits, fashion choice. So if you didn't care if it was feminine or masculine, it didn't matter. The style, anything special like event rewards or something. If it's purchased, then there's packs, which I just want to do base game to give you guys kind of like a general understanding. It's actually a cute outfit for it being randomly selected from here. And then you can go over here. Also, all this yellow means that you have like new items that you haven't seen yet. I don't typically care. Like, I can go over here. Okay, leggings, hooray! See? And then shoes could go over here. Oh, if you're sitting here like, oh, where's earrings and stuff? Accessories. You can press on piercings, glasses, necklaces. Maybe we'll do it for necklace. Let's get to work necklace, just a warning. Oh, maybe that's not as cute as I thought it was. Let's just do that for now. piercings. Sorry, I am trying. Basically, actually has some cute piercings. Like they got these. They have these. These are probably one of my more favorites, but we'll just pick these for now. It's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I'll do these. That kind of looks cute and it matches the necklace. Um, and you could put on makeup. The Sims has now. These are base game. You could get these beautiful eyelashes in base game. Now, I don't know. Let's say you wanted a Sim's face to be puffier. You press cheeks. I wouldn't go into detailed edit mode at first, at least, because you could do anything. So I'm looking, that's what her cheeks are. I could do that and do like some crazy stuff to this girl. Okay, like I could make some massive cheekbones. But then if you do click it, it resets it. But it does get overwhelming if you're sitting here like, oh, let's detail how high up the eyebrows are. Also, you can change eyebrows. I actually like these eyebrows, but they do have a lot of fantastic options. So there is that. You know, there's makeup, whatever you want. Um, you can really customize your Sims to a T. And again, this applies for all formal wears. Listen, that is not a base game dress. It is the cutest dress. Sorry. Um, you know, athletic. Like, probably most ones that you guys are going to use, at least starting off, is going to be every day, which you can go up here and add more. Typically don't. I don't care to, but you can go up here, add another one. Oh, and now they have this copy. So you can copy this whole thing to another outfit and it'd work. Now, if you wanted to get rid of this, oh, it's not gonna work for me. Just ignore it. Okay, guys? We're gonna pretend like that it changed. Doesn't really matter for my gameplay purpose. Sleep, you know, you're probably just really gonna be in everyday sleep clothes, swimwear, and maybe hot weather or something. It doesn't really matter. By the way, this is not base game. Um, I just need to point out. Just like occults aren't base game. Now, if you pick an occult, you're not stuck with that occult anymore. So, like, if I wanted to maybe make her a mermaid, she's not stuck as a mermaid. I could turn that off, and she's just a set. So, oh, and I am gonna have to get rid of one of them. I guess I'll keep her. Because I can customize her personality. So let's see. You can pick a trait. We have stuff from emotional to hobbies to lifestyles and social. Now you only get 3 traits. It's like maybe I wanted her to be romantic, and I wanted her to be an art lover, and maybe I wanted her to be a perfectionist. Then we're gonna look, and we're gonna pick an aspiration. Well, since I'm gonna do lover, I think a creativity aspiration would make sense. And there's a lot of categories. You could be like, oh, I want her to have a family or something, whatever you wanted. So we got that. Hello, Miss Norton. And oh, you can also pick a cause of death if you want them to be like ghosts. Um, so there's that. I am gonna start off with starter fun, so I am so sorry. But Miss Norton, you're up. Your turn. Okay. So also, if you are in love with this sim, you can share that household to the gallery and you will never lose that. So we are now going to, when you're starting off in this game, you're going to have 3 worlds to pick from. New Creek, which is usually where I go because I'm a builder. This is not a normal Sims, like, base game, unfortunately. I wish Seasons was a base game thing, but it's not. So you're going to have Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and New Crest. Newscrest is good for like building, but I'm gonna take you guys to Willow Creek. This is where I've always started off, and you're gonna see you can't afford this. You can't afford this. You have these empty lots, or you have these good starter homes. So let's do the Steamless single home. I think it's a fantastic starter home. I don't think it's bad. Also, then you have neighbors, and you have a pond. So let's just look at being furnished, because I'm gonna show you guys kind of what this looks like. Starting off. Sorry, I'm like messing with my hair. So we have this beautiful, beautiful house. Very cute. Mind you, not the plants are not going to look like this in base game. It's because I have seasons on. So my sim, this is how you're going to just do a normal speed, very slow. So you're going to do a faster speed. This is my holiday thing, so we're going to ignore that for now, although I do want to do it soon. And ultra speed, which makes everything go super duper fast. Disclaimer with ultra speed though, is it can cause your game to lag. It can cause your sim to lag. Um, I'm sorry, I need to squeeze you out of there. But it can cause your sim to lag, it can cause glitches. And so let's say that your sim, for some reason, is lagging. You're going to press shift. This is for PC. And, oh, does it not work? Ah, because I haven't turned on cheats yet. I guess that's a good way to go into cheats. So in the description down below, I've given you guys a link on how to cheat. It's an article, and it's honestly a good article, and it covers a good chunk of what you're looking for at the start of The Sims. So circular shift C. You're going to put down testing, cheats. You're going to press space now. True. Okay? So, I don't know. A common one that I do, this is mostly for building. I wouldn't suggest this starting off though. So maybe I should pick something else. What cheats? Oh my gosh. Let's just do money. Let's give ourselves 10,000 simoleons. This is not going to be plus 10,000. That's going to be how much is in there. So watch. You're only going to get plus 5,000. A money cheat's a good cheat. Also, while you're in this, you can shift click and reset slash debug your sim, and it basically helps with any bugs of them like just sitting down. Oh, I guess let me show you how to save. So you're going to go over here. You're going to press those three little dots, and you're going to press save. Not save as, because then you'll be saving over a game copy. Which, like, it's fine if you're saving over this game copy, but I don't want to go over my Hathaway login or my Layton, anything. I don't want to do that. So, just save, and then this is kind of our sim. Since we're inside this house, and now we have 10,000 simoleons, we're going to do this now. What you're going to do when you start off. We're going to go into build mode. Again, let me click that one more time. We have this little kind of X shape. That's your build mode. This is your manage worlds. I wouldn't do that when you're starting off. Just don't. And open the gallery. Again, I wouldn't suggest opening up the gallery, but I wouldn't completely detest it. So let me just show you. If you click something, you can move this. Oh, it's going through this. Oh no, it cannot be placed there. When it is red, it cannot be placed there. So see, you cannot place it there. Oh no. So then you're gonna rotate it by clicking this side of the mouse. What side are you? The right side of the mouse. Sorry, for some reason, now PC and console and all that, it's all linking to me, the words. Of course, when I'm recording the video. Now, this lighting is horrendous, but I'm gonna just suck it up because I'm about to bulldoze this house. But you can. I have to press space game just that way. I'm not showing you guys a ton of items that you don't have. You have some fantastic options. Like, let's say you want to delete something. Sledgehammer. Break. Awesome. Maybe you don't like that color, but it's not a bad counter. Okay, well then let's go through here and pick something else. Same with this. Let's change all of this. You know, we can make some cute kitchens. Okay, well this wallpaper is ugly. Let's just say that. I don't think it's ugly, but I'm just saying that. You're gonna go over here into this build, and you're gonna see this adorable little house. You're gonna press wall patterns. So you can either A, go by it individually, or B, by room. This is what I typically do, but if your wall is not completely closed off, you're about to paint this whole house. And if you're sitting there like, well, the wall isn't completely closed off, that's because this person has put in a door frame. That is why it is not completely closed off. Right? So we've gone through that. Let's do changing flooring. Right underneath this, there's flooring and ceiling patterns. I don't really care for ceilings, so I don't ever do ceilings. Let's just say maybe I want this wood. Again, you can go by each floor. You can do ceilings by tile, and ceilings are not a big deal, in my opinion. Ceiling by room, same thing, just as like floor by room. Here we go. Maybe you want a different front door. Maybe this front door is ugly. don't know if it's a cute front door, but we're just gonna pretend. You can pick any front door you imagine that you can afford. Okay. Well, my Sim's sleeping in, they have a sore back. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go into the bedroom category. I wouldn't search by like function, yeah sure, maybe just for beds, but I would just do this. Now you're gonna have to look at your price range. These are kid beds. You're not gonna be able to woohoo in single beds. Okay? I am gonna say that. I'm gonna show you guys how to woohoo. Don't you worry, I got you guys covered. So we're gonna pick this up and we're gonna sell it. You can also sledgehammer it and you still get your money, don't worry. Maybe you want this bed. Because what you're looking for is you're looking for stress release and discomfort release. This one, it says uncomfortable. This one is going to last you, I think, few in-day Sims gameplay. It matters how picky your Sim is. It really does. So it matters your Sim's personality. So there we go. I've shown you guys kind of like the basics on how to edit a house. Now, if you click here, there's lights. You're going to see all these sidewall lights. Use these saucers. That is like my best tip. And you can get rid of these lights. I'm not really too hung up on it because I'm about to show you guys how to change a house. Again, I wouldn't suggest it starting off, but I'm not going to say it's a terrible idea. So you're going to go into gallery. You're going to go into my into my catalog. I'm kidding. So you guys can go over here and you guys are going to go into lots. Now you have a current lot size. I would press that to make sure that like all your hopes and dreams are not crushed. Now you're going to do between your current funds. See? And base game. Now I do have it still stuck on maxes. Press all. And you're going to see like the shell like when you open this. There's nothing in there, guys. You get a 10K base game home. So I'm not gonna pick any of these, just because I didn't make them. I've made one that is like an updated version of this. So don't mind my Squidward. How many people have downloaded it? Okay, no one has. It's just been me. Oh, I need to do lots. 20 by 15. Okay, wait a minute. I know that my seamless single house did not cost that much. Okay, so then you're gonna press place lot. And you're gonna press furnished. Now, if you see this pop up, you're just gonna press yes. Ignore it. Again, you guys don't see a massive change on the outside. I made minor changes. So, all this has changed, better lighting, yada yada yada. Your sim is probably gonna say that's still ugly. Fence, like, they're gonna say it's ugly. Because you need like decor. So anything that adds environment. So none of these add environment. You're looking for that environment one or something to add environment. And then let's just say this. Just a little bit more environment. Okay, so we've kind of gone through the basics. There is going to need to be some skill building items. So like your hobbies and skill. My son's going to be an artist, so I already have a painting thing. I have planting, very general hobby and skills. But this is just very, very basic. Like, by the way, this is a base game starter home, so don't worry. Like, this is just the Steamlit singles renovated slightly with debug and what and extra terrain paint or something like that. But we're gonna ignore that. We need to also ignore exploring perspectives and that shopping cart. That shopping cart is so annoying. Don't look at it. I've actually learned to get rid of it. You're gonna see that your sim has painting wants or whatever wants you want. So you're gonna want to paint while inspired. Well, how are you gonna get inspired? There's many ways to get inspired in The Sims, and you really do anything. It just matters. Our biggest starting off is see it's a dog. You're gonna press join a career. I'm gonna have to show you guys base game careers just to kind of like keep it underneath the same wraps. So let me It's kind of slow, but I would suggest if your Sim's doing find a career, press the play, not the 3x, because it will lag and lag and lag, and it takes a while. So we are gonna look at a, sorry, sorry. A painter is thick skin. Now you can go for, don't like those, careers or part-time. We're gonna go for careers and painter. And they're gonna tell us what we need to do. Okay, so I need to create painting. So figure painting, why not? We have money to waste. I would not suggest that as your first painting because it's probably not going to turn out well at all. But during the painting, this is going to take an hour or so, and I'm really waiting for the welcome wagon to come. I don't know when they're gonna come because they're supposed to be the ones coming. I might have to go over to their house. Oh, oh, oh. That happens all the time. Oh, there it is. Okay, there is our welcome wagon. Oh, our Sim is embarrassed. So before you even greet that welcome wagon, have your Sim go to a mirror and give yourself a pep talk. Or else they're just gonna, it's gonna be a mess. Come on, girl. You need to type through it. Okay, so she's fine now. So we really don't care. So we are gonna talk to Travis Scott. He's my favorite husband that I've ever had. And we're gonna have him, and we're gonna invite all of our neighbors in. Come on, guys, like, come on in. The welcome wagon is the most annoying, but this is such a great opportunity to show you guys how to interact. So we're gonna click again on Travis Scott, um, just because that's not always gonna be an option. I'm just doing that because he's here. Oh, by the way, you can test if your Sims are sane or not if they like the fruitcake. And see, yay! But I can say a friendly introduction to Lady Liberty. Okay, come on, stop talking to Travis. We're gonna talk to Lady Liberty. Mind you, you're gonna be gaining friendship during this point. And let's do, oh wait, a respectful is not base game. But you can do a funny introduction, you know, whatever you want. Now you have friends, kind of. Now, we still have the welcome wagon going on. Oh, and see now your son is bored. So let's kind of pop up. I'm just gonna do the holiday traditions just because that's what is going on at the moment. We're just gonna 3-speed this and see me and Lady Liberty are not friends. Oh gosh. Okay. While we're waiting for them, I just need to be respectful. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a computer. So you can do all sorts of things. I need her to stop browsing web. Security settings, university is not this game, but you can play a game and that's gonna help with your fun. So like if I wanted to do build block, come on. Sorry, I had her do something else first. What? Oh, I was like, huh? So then we are gonna test if she's saying this is gonna be how to eat. Take a piece. Just take a piece. Click on the food and take a piece. So she dislikes gaming. This girl is boring. Don't even like The Sims? What? See, okay, so she's sane. Um, so how to normally eat, you're gonna click on your fridge. You can cook and listen. Make that salad first. Do not do anything until your sim is like a level 2 cook. I mean, fires are still gonna happen afterwards. That's just a natural thing. But I wouldn't suggest it because then your stove will catch on fire. And your Sims will also autonomously start cooking eventually. Um, so now she has food at least. And you can put that in the fridge, by the way. So if you were to press this and put like put away, then you can save this for later. And then when you click on the fridge, you're gonna press get leftovers if you want to eat. Oh, good, use the toilet. So you just click on the toilet and you press use. This is kind of like the same for everything. You know, take a shower, wash your hands, brush your teeth. Yes.
So I was talking about how to grab like
how to interact with objects. So let me show you guys how to travel. She doesn't really need to shower, so that doesn't matter. Um, I'm gonna travel. You can take someone with you. We'll take Travis with us because we'll try and flirt him up, and I'll show you guys how to like woohoo and stuff. Oh, I love the sketch. I'm trying to get as much done within, I think I want to make this video only 30 minutes to an hour. Let's do the nightclub. There's a gym, a library, and a museum. The museum isn't interesting, but you can find interesting stuff. There's also a park where you can go fishing and whatnot, meet a lot of people. There's a lot that you can do. Um, I'm trying to think of what other, because this is like the bare basics. I want to do a how to build video for The Sims, but we are going to try and make Travis our lover. And I am going to ask him to start Cloud Gaze. I don't think that this is base game, but I am trying to build up our friendship as fast as physically possible. So I will be back once we get to the romancing part. Okay, so now I have a half friendship with Travis, and I did use Social Bunny. That's a object in high school years to kind of cheat through it. So we are now going to romance him up. Now you can do affection and flirtation. But I would suggest if you don't know if the Sim's single or not, go into a relationship and ask if single. This is one of those updates that came with a type of romantic pack, if I'm correct. And it came out this year. That's also another reason why I'm doing this. Because a lot of things have changed from like the older how-to videos that I used to watch. So, and let me tell you, I was dependent on those. So I'm just asking like love interest. Now we could just be woohoo partners. I don't want that though. I want a full-fledged relationship with him. So now that I know that he's single, we they're friends. I don't know why. We're strangers to know me better. Okay. So it looks like that I actually have to get to know him, which means let me do how to get to know someone, I guess. We can discuss interests, which I'm kind of glad that they added this into the game because before you could just flirt, 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 and then you realize that you're dating some type of psychotic guy in The Sims. So it is kind of like fun, I guess. And I don't know, stuff like that, ask about. And I'm trying to get to know his interests. Okay, so now we're good friends. Let's try to flirt again. By the way, if I'm correct, anything past 9 o'clock and your sim cannot invite someone to their house, so we are gonna have to travel with him very quickly. So let me travel again back to the house. You could press that home button, but I want Travis to come with me. So I'm just pressing travel because I'm forcing him to come with me. Um, he's just our test nugget. And Willow Creek. We are gonna go to our house, we're gonna travel and we confirm travel, yada yada yada. Right? Also, this game does not have autosave. There is mods that you can install for autosaving. I don't have those installed though. Oh, Travis. Oh, Travis, I love you. Oh, let me. Again, we're trying to flirt it up. We're trying to get this man to like us. Now, if you flirt too much, it gets boring. So you want to like add some pizzazz into it, like offering roses. See, and now we are gonna get a husband very quickly. We can do a pickup line. We're trying to get to like that first kiss. So we are trying to get a lot done within a matter of moments. Okay, guys? See? And now a couple of interactions later, and we should be golden. I hope that he doesn't. Okay. Sometimes I'll reject our kiss and go like, so you have to be very, very careful with that. Gotta make sure they actually like you. Okay. So there we go. Now we've gotten our first kiss. So what you're gonna want to do, I'm not sure if we can woohoo yet. No. Okay. I'm jumping the gun, guys. We're gonna get kissing again. We're trying to make this very, very steamy. So if this does not come up here, asked to be romantic partner, we then can go to relationship and ask to be romantic partner. Now, if you do a science baby, they're gonna have it right then and there, like immediately. So now they're romantic partners. They're hugging it out, they're loving it, loving it, loving it. So we are going to just try for a baby. We're gonna do like a shotgun wedding. How about that? So basically, you have to get a relationship so high before you can get engaged, but then after you're engaged, you can get eloped like immediately. Um, which is kind of fun. But she has work in 12 hours. And Travis, we're gonna have to invite you to spend the night. You don't get an excuse not to. Actually, wait. Let me take a pregnancy test. So you're gonna interact with the toilet and press pregnancy test. Congratulations. Now you're eating for two. Now we gotta tell Travis that he's gonna be a dad. Now, with some packs, a sim could call you and be like, hey, can I come over? And sometimes they'll ask you out, propose to you, or they'll do this, asking to live together. So yes, we're gonna press move in together. We're gonna click only Travis. We're gonna move him here, and I'm taking all of their money. Sorry, gal. Sorry, gals. I want your money. Even though I could shoot for money, I want your money. So you're gonna make sure that he's over there. You're gonna make sure all this works out. You're gonna press this. Your game's gonna sometimes lag, I guess not. So you're gonna press save right after this because sometimes your game will crash right after this. And we got a lot to do. We're not gonna worry about university or anything. Now we're just gonna let them kind of be them, and I'll come back to you guys on one of their first days of work. Also, how to turn off lights. Turn on auto lights, all lights. Then you don't have to worry about turning them on and off all the time. Just that quick little tidbit. Okay, so she's gonna get ready to work in 2 hours. So she needs to eat because if we click here, this is her needs. So she's low on eating. So she's gonna eat that. I wish that she would have gotten leftovers. And then to also fill up needs, you can click here or click the object that you need to interact with. So she's going to take a bath really quick. And Travis is getting a call. This is actually fantastic. You're going to press this answered. Hey, Travis, I've been thinking about um getting to know Shane or Mr. Shane as a better friend. Do you think that the two of us should start hanging out? And then you're gonna answer. Like, it pains me to say this, but no. Socializing is always fun, but it's your choice. Never do this because they're like calling. Just, of course, that's what I do, unless because they'll call you about like romantic partners and stuff. You're like, oh my gosh, doesn't she have to go to work? Yes. Oh my gosh, keep an eye on your sim right before they're going to work. So you can work hard, contemplate art, flirt with coworkers, take it easy, socialize with workers. I usually have my sim work hard, especially if they're pregnant. And we're gonna shift. Hey, listen, no, this is a pack, so that's part of a pack thing, so that doesn't matter. I'll be back once they're back from work. Okay, so she has finally gotten a promotion. I'm very, very proud of you, Miss Norton. Um, we're gonna have your husband propose to you here soon. So I usually kind of after work let my Sims do what they want, 'cause usually they need an increase of something. So let's see, what does she need for work? So we're gonna need to create a painting. And see, that was a waste of money making that painting. But as you get better, it doesn't really matter. And now see, your sim immediately cancels out anything that you do unless they're in the midst of doing it. But even then, sometimes they'll just drop plates. So just think about that uh, as you do all of this. And look, now she's at a level 2 painting school, which you need that to be yellow if you want a promotion, which it is. So the next time she's probably going to get another promotion. After this, she needs to go to the bathroom. She'll probably pee on herself. No, I don't want her to come over and hang out. They'll call you all the time to hang out, okay? And see, she's already getting a creative vlog, which really ticks me off. Girl, you've made 2 paintings your entire life within like not even a 24-hour span. Now, we're gonna have Travis propose to her so we can get all cute. And look at that. Oh, ignore the nasty plate of food. Let me throw that somewhere. And now you can like take a picture, screenshot. OMG! Explanation point, explanation point, explanation point. Kind of do something like that, whatever. So this is basically like the speed play The Sims I've ever done in my entire life. By the way, like this is very, very fast. Also, I do live on short lifespan. You can change lifespan. Um, awesome. So now we can either A, click on our partner, press relationship, and we can elope. Let's not just be friends. Or plan a wedding event. Now, I don't like planning a wedding event. It's very difficult. For my first Sims, if you're not very familiar with the game, I usually just get them eloped. Especially if they don't have a lot of friends like these two. So just be warned, if you do plan a wedding event, make sure that it's your main sim that has more friends. Okay? Or else then you're stuck with whichever one you pick from. Um, so wait, what? They're not both having their very first kiss. Sometimes it says that. I don't know why it says that. Okay, so they got married. What else can I show you guys as very, very basic things for gameplay? So I've gone through the computer, the TV, painting, aspiration. Oh, inventory. So this is our certificate of certificate of marriage. You can click that on the wall if you want. He likes gaming. He's a programmer. Now, if you want this to not be in your inventory, you have to clean it up. You have to clean up your inventory a lot. Your Sims are very, very messy. Nothing has broken yet, which kind of ticking me off. So I guess that's a very, very basic how to sim. If you are about to have the baby, I wouldn't suggest buying a bassinet, especially if your base game, you're not going to a hospital unless you have like a very, very specific aesthetic in mind for the nursery. They give you a complimentary bassinet anyway, so it's not really like the biggest of deals if you get one or not. Um, but I do believe one of the benefits of having a bassinet is they're able to go through labor pains very, very quickly. So just a warning for that. I am gonna place a bassinet in here, but I don't think I'm gonna play until the baby's born. Um, Mostly because I don't see a point. That's my personal opinion though. Yeah, I don't see a point. And typically, by the way, if you have a bassinet in your bedroom, you cannot woohoo. I just want to put that disclaimer. A lot of people don't know that, so I just wanted to say that. But anyway, I wanted to thank you all so much for coming here to my very, very basic how to Sims video. Again, this is like the bare bones basic. If you want a how to build video, let me know. I build a lot in real time, so it's not like, but I can go into more details, um, more specifics than what I have in this gameplay. But again, this is just a very, very basic gameplay. And there's so much more that I haven't gotten into, like building friendships, building enemies, um, building more skills. Because if you go here, I'm doing like the very basic skills that you need. There's charisma. If you want to build charisma, you're gonna practice speech. Or you're just gonna talk to people. And there's a lot that you can do. You can build skills through the TV, watching a TV channel like cooking, comedy, stuff like that. You can really build a lot of skills. And there is so much that I could go into, but this is like my bare basic how to video. So there is that. I hope that you all have had a wonderful time watching this. If you are new here, hello. I hope that you'll stick around. I make building videos every single day besides today. I am a college student at the moment, so I try and make this within my free time. But anyway, I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you have any questions on how to do something, I will totally talk to you guys down in the comments, or if you guys want a different video, I will 110% make it. All right? All right. Bye-bye.